Aloha everyone, Stephanie Dutcher here, bringing you what's happening on Maui. So there's lots of big things that are happening here, and I'm going to get right down to it. Please see the email below because I've got a lot of details in there for you. But on Friday of last week, May 3rd, Mayor Bisson made an announcement that they are working towards passing a bill that would take away certain vacation rental owners' rights to do vacation rentals. The list that is going to be referred to by me and by many is called the Minatoya list, and I've described it below in the email, but essentially it's a list of approved vacation rentals that are located in an apartment zoning. These vacation rentals were built to be vacation rentals, but the mayor is claiming that by taking away their ability to do vacation rentals, it's going to add to the rental market and provide much needed housing. Unfortunately, this is an extremely short-sighted view, and it's not going to accomplish what's needed. Number one, these complexes usually only have one parking stall. They're not pet friendly. They don't have additional storage. Their HOA fees are extremely high. Those that own them are going to need to charge a pretty large amount of rent in order to cover their cost. Otherwise, they're going to be selling. Furthermore, by taking away all of these vacation rentals, you're taking away tax dollars and you're doing a complete depression. You're going to bring about a complete depression to our economy. We are extremely tourist-based. So by taking away these vacation rentals, you're now taking away work from everyone that is associated and in the tourist industry. So they say that by adding these vacation rentals into the long-term rental market, it's going to help keep locals here on island. But we saw during COVID that those locals are the ones that are working in the tourist industry. And even if the rent comes down, they're not going to be able to afford it if they don't have a job. So again, all of this is very, very short-sighted. Now the bill has not been fully passed yet. There are multiple hurdles that need to be jumped over first in order for that to happen. There's also multiple meetings that need to take place before it goes to a final vote. Now the next meeting that needs to take place with the Planning Commission is going to be open for the public to give testimony. Now this is where you can come in, and this is how you can help fight this, because again, they're using a state of emergency in order to pass things through that should be going to the public to vote on. But here you get to have your voice heard, you get to give a testimony. If they can't hear all the testimonies in that one meeting, they're going to set multiple other meetings up in order to hear all of the public testimonies before it can go to the second round of the Council of Housing and Land Use. And then after it goes to the Housing and Land Use, it then goes to a 9-member committee to a vote to pass. So it doesn't seem like this bill is going to go forward quickly, although they are trying, because, well, it's an election year and these things always come about during election years. So anyway, it's really interesting. The damage has been done. There are hundreds of new listings on the market of these vacation rentals that are at risk of losing their ability to do short-term rentals. As a result, there's tons of sellers that they're just done. They're fed up. They're fed up and they're wanting to sell. So the opportunity has come for you buyers to be able to go in and make some low offers. If you're feeling lucky, feeling risky, feeling frisky, and you want to send some offers out, you would be doing these sellers a pretty great service by putting in an offer, because they are willing to sell. I know it can sound a little sharky to say, hey, go after all of these listings and offer low, but that's the market that we're in right now. I'm just giving it to you straight. Again, the bill that's being proposed is no good, and what you can do is you can give testimony in order to fight this. I also have heard that there are going to be likely multiple class action lawsuits against the county, so it seems like this is likely going to be tied up in court for a while. So it's hard to say what the percentage is of the likelihood of it going through, but you need to know this is what's happening on Maui, and having property rights being taken away is no good for anyone, and it's definitely not good for our economy. So be careful what you're listening to on the media, because they're going to tell you that all of the vacation rentals on Maui are going away, and that's not the truth. And they're going to tell you this is for the betterment of the Maui people, which is also not the truth, and it's not the opinion that is held by the majority of the people that are out here. So I welcome any questions. Again, more information in the email below. I tried to keep it brief, but it's really hard to keep it brief when there's a lot of information to go over. So again, feel free to reach out to me. Would love to hear from you. But we need to rally together, and we need to fight this, and we need to fight for our own freedoms, especially when it comes to our property rights. I'll talk to you next month. Aloha.